When you think of a lion, what comes to your mind? Power, confidence, authority, fearlessness, leadership. The lion is often called the king of the jungle, even though it doesn't live in the jungle. It lives in the savanna. Yet no one questions its title. Why? Because a lion doesn't need to announce its dominance. It embodies it. Today, we are going to dive deep into the mindset of the lion, not just the animal, but the symbol. From ancient civilizations to modern sports teams like the Detroit Lions, the lion has always represented strength, courage, and leadership. Nations like England and empires such as the Roman Empire used the lion as a symbol of power. But this isn't about history. This is about you. This is about what we can learn from lions and how we can apply those lessons to our own lives. Because deep inside, every human being has a lion waiting to awaken. Lesson 1. A lion doesn't lose sleep over the opinion of sheep. One of the most powerful lessons we can learn from lions is this. A lion doesn't concern itself with the opinions of sheep. It doesn't ask for approval. It doesn't beg for validation. It doesn't scroll through the savanna looking for likes. It walks with confidence because it knows who it is. As human beings, one of our greatest weaknesses is caring too much about what others think. We hesitate to start businesses. We delay dreams. We silence our voice. Why? Because of fear of judgment. The lion teaches us self-assurance. Confidence isn't loud, it's calm. It's not arrogance, it's certainty. When you know your value, you don't need external applause. Stop shrinking yourself to fit into places you've outgrown. Stop explaining your ambition to people committed to mediocrity. Walk your path with quiet authority. Lesson 2. A lion hunts, they don't wait. Lions do not wait for opportunities to knock. They hunt. They study their target. They move strategically. They conserve energy. And when the moment is right, they strike. In life, many people wait for the perfect time, the perfect opportunity, the perfect conditions. But lions understand something powerful. Survival belongs to the proactive. Dreams don't chase you. Success doesn't knock twice. Opportunity rarely screams. It whispers. Be aggressive about your goals, not reckless, strategic. Study your environment, sharpen your skills, then move with precision. Don't wait to be chosen, choose yourself. Lesson 3. A lion knows its territory.
Lesson 3. A lion knows its territory. A lion is deeply aware of its territory. It protects it fiercely. It marks its boundaries. In life, your territory is your time, your energy, your standards, your mental space. If you don't protect your territory, someone else will invade it. How often do we allow negativity into our space? How often do we tolerate disrespect? How often do we say yes when we should say no? The lion teaches us boundaries. Protect your peace like a lion protects its land. Guard your mind from toxic influences. Not everyone deserves access to you. You are allowed to say, no, not anymore. That doesn't work for me. Boundaries are not selfish, they are survival. Lesson 4. Lions rest, but they're always ready. Lions rest up to 20 hours a day, but don't mistake rest for weakness. Even while resting, a lion is alert. This is a powerful lesson about balance. In our modern world, hustle culture tells us that rest is laziness, that if you're not grinding 24/7, you're falling behind. But lions understand energy management. They don't waste energy chasing every small distraction. They conserve it for what truly matters. Rest is not quitting. Recovery is not weakness. Take care of your body. Guard your mental health. Refuel your spirit. But stay ready, because when opportunity appears, you must be prepared to rise instantly.
Lesson 5. Lions move in silence. You rarely hear a lion coming. It doesn't broadcast its plans. It doesn't announce its every move. It moves quietly and lets its results speak. In life, many people talk more than they act. They announce goals before achieving them. They seek attention instead of progress. But real power is silent. Work in silence. Build in silence. Heal in silence. Let your success make the noise. Not everyone needs to know your next move. Lesson 6. The Lioness, the power of teamwork. Here's something many people overlook. In a pride, it is often the lionesses who do the hunting. Strength is not always loud or flashy. It is disciplined, coordinated, intelligent. Lions understand teamwork. No empire is built alone. Even the mightiest lion thrives within a pride. Choose your circle wisely. Surround yourself with people who challenge you, uplift you, and align with your vision. Your environment shapes your destiny. Lesson 7. Lions face fear head-on. Even lions experience threats, rival males, hyenas, hunger, injury. But when confrontation comes, a lion doesn't run from what it must face. It stands tall. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is action despite fear. In life, fear will visit you. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of being misunderstood, fear of starting over. But the lion teaches us, stand your ground. Every time you run from fear, it grows. Every time you face it, you grow. Be bold enough to roar at what tries to intimidate you.
Lesson 8. Scars tell stories. Many lions carry scars from battles. Those scars are not signs of weakness. They are proof of survival. In life, your scars, emotional or physical, are evidence that you endured. Stop being ashamed of your struggles, the failures, the heartbreaks, the setbacks. They shaped you. Wear your scars with pride. They are not reminders of pain. They are reminders of resilience. Lesson 9. The roar. A lion's roar can be heard up to 5 miles away. It doesn't roar constantly, only when necessary. When it roars, the savanna listens. Your roar is your voice. Speak up for yourself. Speak up for others. Speak truth when it matters. But don't waste your voice on every argument. Use your voice strategically. Not every battle deserves your roar, but when it does, roar with conviction. A lion never doubts it's a lion. A lion doesn't wake up questioning whether it belongs. It doesn't compare itself to gazelles. It doesn't try to become something it's not. It embraces its nature. In life, comparison is the thief of joy. Social media amplifies it. Society feeds it. But you were not designed to be someone else. Embrace your identity, your strengths, your uniqueness. Stop comparing your chapter 2 to someone else's chapter 20. Own your journey. The lion mentality applied to your life. Let's bring this home. To live with the lion mentality means being confident without arrogance, being patient but prepared, being calm but capable of intensity,
protecting your peace, moving with purpose, leading with quiet strength, facing fear directly, valuing your pride, your community, conserving energy for meaningful battles, trusting your identity. You don't need to dominate others to be powerful. True power is self-mastery. The lion doesn't waste time proving itself to the jungle. It simply lives as a lion.
When the lion feels alone. There are moments in the wild when a lion walks alone. No pride, no backup, no protection. Just silence and survival. And sometimes life will put you in that exact season. You may outgrow friendships. You may separate from environments that once felt like home. You may walk a path that others don't understand. But understand this: solitude is not punishment. It is preparation. Young male lions often leave the pride before they are strong enough to lead one of their own. That period of isolation builds resilience. It sharpens instinct. It forces growth. In your life, isolation can be the training ground for elevation. When you are alone, you discover your real strength. When you are tested, you discover your real character. When you are challenged, you discover your real capacity. Don't fear seasons of solitude. Use them, build in them, heal in them, strengthen your mind in them, because the lion that learns to survive alone becomes powerful enough to lead with wisdom when the time comes. And when you return, you won't return the same. You will return stronger. There will be seasons in your life where you feel small, where doubt whispers louder than belief, where the world feels like a battlefield. In those moments, remember the lion. Remember, you are stronger than you think. You are more capable than you believe. You are built for more than survival. You are built to thrive. Walk with confidence. Move with intention. Protect your peace. Hunt your goals. Rest when needed. Roar when necessary. And never, ever forget who you are. Because deep inside you, there is a lion. And it's time to let it lead.
If the lion is the king of the jungle, how can he be the king of the jungle? If he's not the biggest, the elephant is probably one of the biggest. He can't be the fastest because that's a cheetah. He can't be the smartest. So he's not the biggest, the fastest, or the smartest. So how does a lion become the king of the jungle? His mentality. That's the only difference of a lion and an elephant. When a lion walks up and sees an elephant, he thinks lunch. An elephant thinks run. And it's all mentality. Because when a male lion walks up, he may be outnumbered by a pack of hyenas, but I'm king of my jungle because of my mentality.
What happens when you're a gazelle and you're not being pushed, you're not being prodded, you're not given a reward, nobody's encouraging you? What happens when you're a gazelle and the lion's not chasing you anymore? You stop running. But what happens when you're a lion? When you're a lion, it does not make a difference. You realize that if your family is going to eat, that if that pack of lions is to survive, then you gotta go hunt. A part of being a beast just ain't eating a gazelle. A part of being a beast is the hunts. It's the hunt that they're excited about. They like to see the gazelles run. Then boom, they take off. Because real lions like to hunt. They love the process just as much as they love the prize. And some of y'all just want to score. You don't like the process. You're not in love with the process. A true hunter's goal is not the prize. A true hunter's goal is to hunt. That's what they live for. They live to hunt. They don't
don't just live to catch it, it's the whole process. When you are a true hunter, you don't go by time, you go by the gazelle. When you are a true hunter, you hunt until you get a gazelle, and you don't stop until you get one. And then you get another, and then you get another, and you get another. If you gonna do what you say you gonna do, be what you say you gonna be, you gonna have to lion me out. You a gazelle, you gonna come up short. You a gazelle, you gonna have an average experience. You a student, I need you in lion mode. You an entrepreneur, I need you in lion mode. You try to lose weight, lion mode. You can't do nothing significant in gazelle mode, nothing. Nothing impressive happens in gazelle mode. Nothing happens in run mode, give up mode, quit mode, scared mode, fearful mode, nothing happens. Everything happens in lion mode like I'm coming to get you.